Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. And today, we got an amazing news. We got a ban list. Finally. Finally. But let's go through it. Because there are some very good and very bad things about it that I really need to discuss about. First of all, K904 Noroi banned. That's insane. That's amazing. That's fantastic. But guess what? It's just... Is that just the sibling of Rotary? Is Rotary just a better card than Noroi? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, but we ban Noroi. Why? Because we wanna sell Rotary. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, there can only be one strategy that can look at your opponent and then win the game. Right? Right? I mean, that makes sense still. I would have probably preferred the Reaper, but Noroi. It's okay. Naturia Rose Whip. In my opinion, this card in Kultun was never needed. You don't need it. It's so unreliable because the only time in which Rose Whip comes up is when you resolve your Q and you don't want a special summon Rotary, which means that are all the combinations in which you can play around the draw because you open a Rotary. And your opponent does not have to interrupt you. It's just very unlikely that you're gonna be in a situation with Rose Whip. And even if you are in a situation with Rose Whip does not play around Super Poly. Rose Whip does not play around Talent. Rose Whip does not play around Crown. I can just Crown them. I can just Super Poly them. It doesn't really stop the most important cards that this deck is scared of, right? Like Crown and Super Poly, those are the main board breakers that this deck has to play around. And Rose Whip does not really cancel any of those. I mean, I guess Crown, because you could say, okay, you have to stop Rose Whip, now you cannot stop my remix. But that's, in my opinion, you're already winning at that point. Just, you know. Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machinics. That's for the FTK strategy, right? That's why they're doing it. It's fine. I get it. It's probably fine, but, you know, there is still another FTK going around, and I think that's the one with... I mean, there are two ways to FTK. Either with the Catapult Turtle, and if you don't want to commit the Catapult Turtle in your main deck, then you play just 3 Head Cannon to inflict 2000, like the train guy. And you do that in Power Patron, right? Like, and it's actually a very reliable FTK, and it's a 1-card code. You know, just like we just forget about the other FTKs, but it's okay. And it is actually also an Omni negation protection. Limited. Capsiyami. Solid. The card is like plays around an entrap for no reason. I mean, it's not for no reason, because the deck needs a card that plays around an entrap by engine. It does make sense for that specific strategy to limit Capsiyami, because there are other ways to access to it. It's just that when you hard open it, then it becomes almost impossible to stop you with entraps, right? Because like it always will trade with one entrap and still like actually end on a very good board, one Capsiyami. But if they play PD Rise map, now they are playing into Droll, now they're playing into Ash, you know, all that good stuff, which makes sense. One Fairy Tail Snow, Jesse Cotton is gonna jizz in his pants. One Fairy Tail Snow. He probably has... It's probably rocked hard right now. I cannot believe... It's gonna be, oh my god. You know, Jesse is... I cannot believe it. Oh my god, Thunder Dragon, oh. Yeah. Basically Jesse Cotton in a nutshell. After he probably saw the Fairy Tail Snow unbanned. Lovely. Malice P. White Rabbit. 2-1. Okay. I dig it. I like it. It's okay. Yummy Way Limited. Who the fuck made this bundle? Who the fuck, right? Like, was there sitting at a table and say, maybe instead of banning it, we limit it. Who the fuck is gonna play more than one Yummy Way? Like, are you guys watching the deck profiles? Are you guys watching the events? Do you get tournament results? I do believe that the one that do make the ban list are not the same as the one that, like they are not in the same compartment. They are in another town. They are in another city. They are in another world. Like, what the fuck is going on? One Yummy Way Limited. Like, I really need, and I beg you to give me the number of your pusher, because that shit has to be good for this to make sense. Like, that shit genuinely has to be good. Motherfucker, don't be saying unicorns in order to pick a Yummy Way and to put it at one. Jesus Christ. Oh! Branded Fusion at one. Oh my God. Oh, that was a jump scare. Why did you do this to me? Why do you give it to me and then you take it from me? Why do you give it to me and then you take it from me? Why? There is genuinely, like, this sadistic, you know, give and take that Konami does to me, right? Like, they gave me Branded Fusion and then they take it away. It's like, and now it actually matters. And now it actually matters. Before, like, it could not matter. But in pure branded, you only need one Branded Fusion because, you know, like, people are mostly going for the synchro strategy. But in Branded Draco Tail, you know, like, having multiple Branded Fusion, it feels good. And it's a power push. But, okay, Metamorphosis limited to one. Premature Burial, okay. I mean, I'm not against it, like, good. Radiant Typhoon Chant. Why Chant? Why Chant? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you eating actually Radiant Typhoon when you could go for the other one, for the draw 2? And actually eat Malice. Actually eat Sky Striker. It actually makes sense. Why Chant? Radiant Typhoon did nothing wrong, bro. Nothing wrong. The deck is us. Was always us. Will always fart. Why do we need to eat Chant? Like, you just said that the poor bozo that wanted to play tier 2 deck, that went to locals and is trying to perform to events with this stupid Radiant Typhoon, now can't even play that. Oh, oh my God. Rahu Draco Tail to 1. What the fuck is going on? Branded Fusion to 1. Like, Rahu Draco Tail to 1. This shit is all. GG. Wrap it up. Okay. We all are gonna play. We're all gonna play. Oh my God. I cannot fathom this format, man. I don't wanna play this deck. I don't wanna play Kill 2. I don't wanna play Kill 2. Synchro overtake. Good. I like that. I like that. I like that. So it's what now? Like Doomsy, Kiltoon. What the fuck else is left? Branded Synchro with the Coca-Doodle-Doo. With the Coca. The one that banish Mercurian in order to add Albat. I will never remember the name, to be honest, of the card, but you guys, you probably remember that. Which is fine. Sky Striker. That makes sense. They fucking get the chant. It's whatever. Next. Semi limited. Like, you already killed the deck. Lucias to 2. Artalion to 2. I really need the fucking pusher. Like, I really need the number of that pusher. Artalion to 2, bro. Artalion to 2. The Artalion was like the most recent list ever. Artalion to 2. Like, how something like that is allowed? How? You know, there is an old saying that, you know, let's say, like, there is an old saying, a proverb that says, you will realize that violence is not a thing the moment a mosquito lands on your dick. But I do think that at this point, like, you actually need to slap it up. I do believe that many things were not addressed in terms of banned cards, right? I still do believe that the Catapult Tarto should have been there, but doesn't matter. But Fissure has to be there. Mistaken Arrest should probably be there as well. There is, like, what, deck lockdown, that might be an issue, but I can get behind that, because who the fuck is gonna play deck lockdown? Which is fine. Like, I do dig it. But Reaper 100% should have been there. Fissure 100% should have been there. 100%, and it's not even close, actually. And it's not even close. For Dita to Draco Tail, like, they killed that shit. And, like, in my opinion, if you do actually ban the Reaper, then Olisu can be back at 2. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And also, like, where are, like, the free cards? Like, we didn't, like, nothing at 3, like a Misk. Like, we needed that. No Misk. But I did like the Overtake. That one at least was good. So, in my opinion, the floodgates of the format are not addressed. Like Reaper, Fissure, Mistaken Arrest, those might be extremely problematic, in my opinion. Extremely problematic. And they should be addressed. They definitely should be addressed. Droll. Really? Droll? No, probably Droll is fine. Misk 2-3. But to be honest, it's just the floodgate that are missing. The rest is fine. I don't want to say it's bad. Like obviously I have seen people complain about it. And they were like, they did not really address the issue. Like, what is the issue? Like, Fissure? Fissure is an issue, for sure. But, like, there are, you know, if it's not Fissure, it can be something else. Like, there is always gonna be something else. But yeah, Fissure, I would have loved if it was banned, to be honest. Because, like, it's just a continuous spell that they can activate, you know, like, it's just weird. Don't really like it. And, like, what, deck lockdown is another one. But at that point, like, the format is gonna be mostly Kultun and Doomsday, right? So there is soundproof. Like, what card is better than soundproof against Killer 2? Like, come on. Like, are we really gonna focus on Fissure when the deck can actually kind of play into Fissure, like back to back? That's it. So yeah. I mean, I'm giving it... You just killed the most... Like, you just killed all the decks except, like, the one that you have to sell, so... 6 out of 10. And I'm being honestly generous. Because I don't hate it per se, but, like, it's definitely a market strategy, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I do understand that they need to sell, blah, blah, blah. They were gonna sell anyways. But now you forced people. And I don't like that. I really don't. I really don't. I think, like, you could have made, Konami could have made, like, the format a little bit more diverse. With, like, you know, some other decks. Because, like, Draco Tail was not that bad. Draco Tail was fine. Like, it won, yes. But it was fine. Especially into Q2, when everyone is gonna have 3 Bell, 3 Ash, Delta Gamma. Like, please, bro. Please. Like, the deck is already 1 feet in the grave, and you decide, like, just to hit it. Like, it's... You know, I understand that it won and topped several events, but we just need to put everything in perspective, especially with the new set. They demolished Draco Tail for no reason. The deck was fine. The deck was actually fine. They went overboard, in my opinion, for this one. Just like the Vanquish one. Just like the Vanquish one. Right? The problem was always Reaper. And they demolished the deck. Noroi, Reaper. Those were the issues. Like, let's address the issues. Don't create scapegoats. Do not create scapegoats. The issue was Noroi and Reaper. Reaper. Not even Noroi, actually. Reaper. Noroi, obviously, it's a broken card. But Reaper was the real issue. Just that, right? It just makes me sad. Because now, like... Like, you can literally tell that they are trying to sell this shit. And it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Like, what? Oh, actually, Clown Mitsu. I was forgetting about it too. Clown Mitsu, I mean, loses to Draw, loses to Ogre, loses to me breathing on it, but yeah. It's also a viable strategy as well, I guess. I guess. As a tier 1, obviously. I'm not talking about tier 2, because otherwise, like, the list would go on and on and on and on. I mean, after this ban list, maybe not so on, but yeah. Feels sad. Oh, and obviously, we got unbanned another important card, which is Neo Bubbleman Hero. Don't ask me why. Pedula told me to say that. I do not know the meme. Just accept it. That said, and with a lot of disappointment and sad eyes, I wish you guys a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.